24th Feb 2018 has been a date which has saddened almost all the citizens of this nation. Not only Indians, but even outside India, many people who appreciated Sridevi, they were saddened by the sudden demise of a great actress who had ruled the world of Bollywood for such a long time. Even now, she was ruling the heart of her fans and almost all the nation. It has been a great shock for each one whoever had seen her acting in the movies like Mr. India, Sadma, and many more like that. It was so sudden, nobody could realize that they could lose such a great personality within a moment. It came as a shock to all of us. So today we try to analyze astrologically what could be the reason. Although forensic labs have done the autopsy and they have come to some kind of conclusion, let us find out whether astrology can also tell something about it. Of course, astrology can only intimate us what was the real reason behind her sudden demise. So, she was born on 13th August 1963, 5:30 in Chennai. That time it was called Madras. She is a Cancer ascendant. She has Venus and Sun in ascendant. Saturn retrograde is sitting in the 7th house, and there is Jupiter which is sitting in ninth house, also retrograde. Lagna Lord Moon is actually exalted in 11th house. Rahu and Ketu they occupy 12th and 6th house respectively. Mercury and Mars occupy 2nd and 3rd house respectively. Excuse me. So here we see this is of course a horoscope of a great personality. Cancer ascendant having Venus and Sun. Sun is the friendly planet of the Lagna Lord, and Venus, which signifies beauty. So we have seen a personality who became almost an emblem of beauty at one point of time, and today, even today, she is considered one of the most beautiful women in Bollywood industry. It has a very powerful yoga, Shasha Yoga, in the horoscope, where Saturn is sitting in the seventh house in Capricorn sign, although retrograde. So she was the leader. Shashi Yoga denotes the person would be a great leader, and we have seen her the way she acted in cinema. She was actually the leader amongst all the actresses of her time. Even later, the actresses were inspired to act just like her, but nobody could ever match her. By her acting, she actually ruled the hearts of her fans. Now, let us analyze. At this moment, that means when she passed away, it was 24th Feb 2018 in Dubai. We know that Cancer Rashi, it's heavily loaded at present because Rahu is sitting in Cancer and Ketu is sitting in Capricorn. Secondly, we see that Sun and Saturn for Cancer ascendant, they both are Marka planets. Now here Sun is sitting in ascendant and Saturn is sitting in 7th house. Venus, which is also not a very good planet for Cancer ascendant, although the Rashi is Taurus and the lord of this Rashi is Venus. Yet, for a Cancer ascendant person, it becomes 11th lord, That means sixth from sixth. Sixth house, by the principle of bhavat bhavam, 11th also becomes a house of accident. Yes. And sudden demise, some sudden deaths, disputes. So the area of concern here is we see three planets which are almost equally dangerous for a Cancer ascendant person. In her horoscope, the day when she left this world, she was running Mahadasha of Saturn, that means the eighth lord. So it was the Mahadasha of Maraka planet. And for Cancer ascendant, generally Saturn Mahadasha is really, it may become a really difficult Mahadasha. And if we still go deeper, it was Saturn Antardasha. And if we still go deeper, it was Sun Pratyantardasha. So it is very evident from here that Saturn Sun combination has really played its trick. Now you see that Rahu was also sitting in Cancer ascendant. Rahu is a planet which is very mysterious, and Cancer is a Rashi which is actually watery. Cancer Rashi is watery Rashi. It represents the water element. Now, when Rahu enters water, it increases the level. Now, we see here that there are chances, I mean, they are not the chances that everybody knows, even the forensic report has shown that she accidentally drowned herself. Rahu, which is sitting in 12th house, it's a foreign element. Foreign element is now in present Gochar is sitting in the Lagna. So she was not in her country, she was away from her country, which is now she was in Dubai, and Rahu represent the country of we can say Muslims in Vedic text, and she was in a bathtub. She was found underwater in the bathtub. Rahu raised the level of water, and where she actually drowned. And Rahu came from 12th house. So Rahu had the ability of giving exit to from this world. Apart from that, we see that Venus and Sun, they both were also sitting in 8th house. Saturn was sitting in 6th house. Let us see the gochar of that moment. Although the time is not known, but yet because they said she was preparing for a dinner date, so it may be around 1900 hours if we take in Dubai. It should give us a clue. So let us go to Cancer ascendant here. It changes sign. Yeah. So it changes around 1721. It will remain for after 1721 it changed to Leo. Now see, Sun and Venus who were sitting in Lagna in her horoscope, now they have gone to 8th house. Moon is in 11th house. That means Moon is in a good position but aspected by Ketu from 7th house. Rahu is sitting in Lagna as we have seen. Saturn, which was sitting in 7th house, has now gone to 6th house. 6th house is again accidents. So all these planetary combinations, you see, there is no aspect of benefic planet which could have actually saved her. When Jupiter, if Jupiter was aspecting Moon, that could have saved. But Jupiter has gone sixth from Moon and Moon has gone eighth from Jupiter. Mars. Mars is a Yokaraka planet for this ascendant. However, Mars by nature is considered a bad planet. And also it is sitting in 8th Rashi, which is the Rashi of death, Kalpurusha. Rahu is a mysterious element. So there is always a mystery behind the death of the person, that what could be the reason of her sudden death. Although up to some extent it has been found, but it will always remain a mystery what actually happened that time. So here we see that how the planets arrange themselves when it comes to bring end to life of a person. Death is inevitable. Nobody could ever escape death. And we must understand that we all are serving the fruits of our past lives' actions. At some point of time, we all may have to leave. For some people, it comes early, for some people, it may come late, but death is inevitable. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that I am Kala, I am that time. Time destroys everything, time comes as death. So, those who are actually enjoying their life in a materialistic form, not caring about death, they must get themselves ready for the death which can come at any moment. And what is the way to be ready? It's not the way that you drink alcohol or you take do something nonsense and then you leave this world, but it should always be a proper departure from this world by remembering the Lord. So one should understand that one has to prepare themselves for the departure, and for that they have to practice whole life the chanting of the names of Lord, so that at the right moment, that means when the person is going to leave the body, that time he may remember God. Whether you are from a Christian background or from an Islamic background or from a Hindu background, a Jain or both, everybody must practice the chanting of the names of God, so that at the time of our deaths we can remember God. So this is the lesson we all should learn, that death can come at any moment and we all must be ready for that. We all must be welcoming it with an open heart, because we know it is inevitable. And then why we have to regret it? We must prepare ourselves, we must prepare our consciousness to give ourselves in the hands of God, so that when we leave this world, we actually enjoy leaving the world. So, thank you, friends. I hope we all understand. Although this has been a great shock for everyone, but time is the biggest factor which works as a medicine for each and every one of us. And we can only hope and pray that she gets a better destination and she, wherever she is, she gets opportunity to serve the God, to serve the Supreme Lord. And if she returns to this planet again, then let her be again the queen of the hearts of people, or maybe in such a way that everybody remembers her as a great saint, as a great philosopher, as a great lover of humanity. Thank you.